What is going on? What is it? Wednesday? Gosh, the weeks are flying by. Happy Wednesday. It is Q of DailyQTips.com coming to you out of Atlanta, Georgia. Kind of an okay day. I don't know why I always give you guys the weather report. I think it's because Atlanta weather has been so crazy hot lately. But anyway, I wanted to jump on because a lot of people that like attracts like, and Facebook is nothing but a big old algorithm. So most of your friends are people who, you resonate with, you vibe with, you interact with. And if you're interacting with one, most likely that means you have a lot in common with them. Okay? Even if you don't want to admit it. Like, it's funny when I hear people say, oh, Facebook is so negative. I know that means that you're negative. If your Facebook is negative. You may not want to admit it, but it's true. So I have really been dealing with something lately, and I feel like a lot of my friends probably have been dealing with this too, because a lot of us are on the same journey. And guess what? Even if you're not on this specific freedom journey that I'm on, hopefully you'll still find this helpful. So here's the deal: you haven't been around somebody and really okay, I'm on another level. I can't take this. The sticks out of their mouth is so asinine that you're just like, are you serious? For real though? I mean, it could be anything. It could be personal. It can be related to work. It can be, seriously, what's going on, Trills? It can seriously be anything. And you just have to, it literally leaves you stunned, in awe, dumbfounded. You just look. And I'm telling you, it's awkward. The more you grow, the more you'll find that this happens frequently. And the more you'll see that most adults, I say it all the time, most adults are just big little kids. Okay? They're little kids stuck in big people's bodies. And you will hear all types of things that before you either thought it was funny or cute, or you didn't pay it that much mind, and now it can really make you go ham, right? What do you do in that situation, guys? Seriously, you ignore it, you leave, or those are my two favorite ones. Seriously, you leave or you ignore it. So here's the deal: when I am my family that just left, absolutely wonderful, had great conversations with them, but I have some family members, y'all, seriously, they make excuses for everything. They can tell you why they can't do whatever you can think of all of the time. Before, I used to not make that big of a deal about it, because I used to make a lot more excuses. All right? Now it really, really bugs me, because I've been exposed to so many, have so many more things wrong with them who are getting more done than the people that I'm looking at that are perfectly fine, okay? And they're not even trying. So what do? When I am in the presence, I always try to have an out. Yes, sometimes I blame it on EHO. Sometimes I blame it on something else I have to do. But guys, if you're like me, a lot of times your schedule is packed anyway. So you don't have to lie. You literally have something to do. Plan very, very segmented times to be with people that you know are not on your level. And stop apologizing for saying, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, or I'm not trying to seem superior. Listen, if somebody is not on your level, then good. If they're on a bad level and you know they're not on your level, you shouldn't have to apologize for that. Never apologize for growth or development. It's just it's funny, because Holton Bugs was saying one time, he was like, it's crazy for me to go back to my old stomping grounds and hear people say, oh, what, you too good, you done got rich for us and moved out the hood. He was like, heck yeah, I didn't get rich to stay. So if you're insulting me, you're doing a horrible job. That's exactly why I got the money, so I can get out the hood. And it's the same thing with you guys. If you're around somebody and that you could tell that their level of comprehension, their level of understanding, their level of growth, their level of maturity is not on your level, do not apologize for it. Quickly evaporate. Quickly escape. Why? Because if you hang around them, there's a chance that they might think like you, but there's also a chance that you might start back thinking like them, and you could undo all the progress you made thus far. It's super, super duper important that you protect your ear gate and your eye gate, what you watch, what you listen to, because all of those are inroads right to your heart. Seriously. And what you feel in your heart, what gets on the inside of you internally, that shapes your belief system. So even if it's your mama And I thank God that my mom is super duper supportive, because I have some team members who don't have that experience. And it blows me away when they tell me some of their stories. I'm just like, are you really serious? How can you birth a child and say such things to them and be so non-supportive? Thankfully, I don't have a mother like that. But I do have some other people very close to me. I support them in everything. We just gonna leave that there. We're just going to leave that there. But here's the whole deal, guys. You got to watch how your belief system is shaped. What's going on, Cheryl? Hey, Toya. Yeah, so whatever you let go in, and I'm telling you guys, there's a guy, I put his video clip on my last video, Dr. Joe Dispenza. Oh my gosh, I have been listening to him for like the last 2 weeks. I am going he's giving me life. He is giving me life, and he really talks about the neurological connections that your brain makes and how your brain fires and wires, and why even though you're doing like your affirmations, nothing positive in your life is happening, because we will never act in a manner that is incongruent with our true self. You like, wherever you go, there you are. So you can't just say affirmations. You have to be what it is you're affirming. Like, you have to get into a whole psychological state that makes your body congruent with your mind. I'm telling you, Dr. Joe Dispenza is the truth. Here's my point. If you're doing that type of study, okay, and you're doing that type of stuff, you're going to say some stuff that'll blow people away. And they're not going to understand. They're going to look at you like, in that minion voice, like, what? They're going to have no idea what is going on. Like I said, you have got to plan an escape route, an escape, an out going in. Plan your out going in. That means if you're getting on the phone talking to Aunt Bertha, and Aunt Bertha is then, hey, what is it? 2:48 by my clock, which I think my clock is wrong. I would get on the phone. Hey, Auntie Bertha, I got to make a phone call, but right quick, I wanted to let you know, I realized I haven't spoken to you in a long time, and I just wanted to see how you were doing, and you, Uncle Johnny. Okay, I got like 3 minutes left, but everybody good? Y'all still alive? Yep, you still alive because you're talking to me. All right, awesome, amazing. I love y'all birthday. I'm telling you, at least you got it in. If Aunt Bertha, God forbid, that's tomorrow, your intentions were pure. But I'm telling you, if you know that Aunt Bertha got some issues, do not allow her to, because sometimes you can't even really ask the person how they're doing, can you? How you doing? Well, glad you asked. I'm telling y'all, you gotta plan out before you go in. Same thing if you're going to go visit somebody. Hey, listen, yeah, I know, thank you for letting me stop by, but I'm not going to be here for long. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to take my shoes off. See, I'm in the South, y'all, so we take the shoes off on the carpet, even if the carpet is dirty. Right? But I'm telling y'all, don't even take your shoes off. Be like, I'm not going to be here for long. I just want to come home, give you a hug, feel your body heat. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. I'm telling you, same thing on the phone, y'all. You get on the phone with a customer, you get on with somebody. Hey, yeah, I got about 5 minutes right quick, and I just wanted to call and see if you made the tea. I just wanted to call and see if you're still breathing. I just wanted to call and see if your son feeling good. Oh, he is? All right, awesome. Well, hey, listen, you know what? I got less time than I thought. Hey, I'm going to get back at you. We'll talk later, but kiss the baby for me. Bye-bye. I'm telling you, I used to say, get something to my son to be on the up and up. Here comes the down, a negative spirit trying to put you in a mind bondage. Yes, but here's the whole deal. You're absolutely right, Aisha, but you got to realize that it is up to you to protect your brain, your mind, your mentality. Another big leader said it like this. He said, would you have a nice luxury car with fine Italian leather, that supple, soft leather, and it's a white or a cream interior? You call your best friend up, you're like, hey, I just got this brand new car. Listen, you want to go for a ride? You pull up and your best friend gets in the car and they got spaghetti in their hand. And that's how they eat it. He was like, would you let your best friend get in your designer luxury car with nice Italian supple cream interior leather with spaghetti in their hand? Heck to the no, you wouldn't, right? But why we let people get in our minds and dirty up that place? That's more important than the interior of a luxury car, right? Of course it is. But we do that all the time. Hey, Lindanzi. But we do it all of the time, y'all. So you got to watch that. And let me tell you something, guys. Don't feel like, another thing I want you to understand before I get off of here right quick, is don't feel like you have to explain stuff to people. You got to understand that when people say stuff and they're talking out the side of the neck, they are coming from their perspective. T.D. Jakes talks about the perspective of the giraffe versus the turtle. They both will tell you what they see. They can stand in the same exact spot and see two totally different things. Why? Because the giraffe has a longer neck. So he's looking up, right? And the turtle is looking down low. It doesn't make the turtle wrong, but if the giraffe try to be like, nah, man, it's wonderful up here, and the turtle like, no, it's just a bunch of dirt. No, man, it's great. No, if the giraffe argued with the turtle, wouldn't he be a fool? Wouldn't he be a donkey? An ASS? I don't curse anymore, right? It wouldn't make any sense for a giraffe to argue with a turtle. But some of y'all are giraffes and y'all argue with the turtles in your lives. I got tongue-tied there. Some of y'all are giraffes and y'all are arguing with the turtles in your lives. Why? Don't even... Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you how people love to hear themselves talk, right? And they won't even know what's going on in your life. I used to explain stuff so that people didn't think this about me, or people didn't think that about me. Now I could give a rat's you know what. If you half the time the person that's talking about me don't know me personally. Peep that, right? Half the time they don't know me personally. The other half of the time they know me and they don't like me. Because those who know me and like me, they don't talk about me, right? That's what it is. Half the people that talk about you, they don't know you. The other half of the people that talk about you, they know you, they just don't like you. And do you get mad about that? Do you cry? Do you know? No. Who cares? It's over 7 billion people in the world. Everybody ain't gonna like everybody. I'm perfectly fine with that. Half the time the people that don't like me, guess what? It's probably because there's something in them that I wouldn't like either. So I want you to not like me first, so that I won't have to not like you. Okay, you peep my game, and if you don't like my vibe, then chances are I won't agree with your vibe either. So yeah, you stay far away, stay over there, and I'm fine with it. But I'm gonna tell y'all this story right quick about somebody who didn't know me, who jumped in my inbox. It's not funny, but it is funny to me, because it's just perspective. So, and this is true. As much as I get on here and he la ha ha laugh, jokey joke, whatever, right? I'm a human. I have freaking bad days. I have issues. I have things that go on that will blow your mind, okay? Seriously. And one day I really was feeling low. I was feeling extremely low. I got in a discussion. A discussion with someone that I care about dearly, and it didn't go well at all. Went way to the left. Okay? Way to the left. And I popped off. Right? I popped off. We all popped off. I pop, you pop, we all pop. Right? We all popped off in that discussion. And I was feeling really, really low. I didn't like the fact that I stooped to a certain level. I didn't like a whole bunch of things. And that day, it was just like, it was spiritual warfare all over the place. And I just, all Satan is looking for is one little, like, the door to be open just a little bit. And so this bad thoughts are getting on my head. And negative things about myself. The worst talk you can self-talk. That's why I said you gotta watch what you let occur around you, because it'll just go straight to the inroad of your heart, and then it'll mess up your belief system, either temporarily or permanently. Hopefully just temporarily. Anyway, guys, I am the master of opposites. So if I'm feeling scared, like when I go out in the streets with Candy and I don't want to speak to somebody, I'll be like, oh, she about to love me, and I'll be like, I really don't want to talk to this person, right? So I say that to say this. On the day that I was feeling not so good, I was like, oh, you gotta shake this off, Kim. You gotta shake. Oh yeah, you bad. Oh, you look good. Oh, you looking cute today. Yes, all right. I look the same every day, right? I look the same literally every single day, right? But I was psyching myself out to get out of that funk. A part of me psyching myself out was me going to Facebook. I can't remember exactly what I posted, but it was something like, I'm not that girl, something like overly sarcastic. I was tooting my horn, like my own horn, like beep 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 beep. Right. Next thing I know, here comes Bobo in my inbox, right? And there was somebody that was like, "Hey Kim Q, just want to say I watch your videos, and I think I usually like what you say, and I look at your posts, but I just want to let you know it's to your benefit to always stay humble. Never get too big for yourself. Never think that you all this and that, because people blah 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 blah." And I was like, "Are you serious?" Y'all, this goes back to the other day I did the video. It said, "Sometimes know how to hush your mouth. Know how to shut your trap." I know when I see people and they like, "Ooh, I look good." I'm like, "Yes, you do, girl," because you never know why somebody is saying something. It might not be because they're conceited. It might be because they have low self-esteem and they're trying to psychologically trick their own self into thinking that they deserve, because really they feel like I can't curse, right? They like that. They're trying to trick their own self to leave and come. You might need to be humble. You might need to bring it down. You might need to. I'm telling y'all, that's what I'm talking about. It's all in perspective. So there are times when you have to tune people out. So that's my tip for dealing with people who don't think like you. I'm telling y'all, the majority of people on this video, thank you for the heart. You feeling that? You feeling that? Thank you for the majority of the people on this right here. I know your names. I see your posts. I see what you're doing. We're on another level, and it is not something that you should apologize for. Dang on it. You don't want to stay on the level with the majority of your people. That's why they call the majority. No, you don't stay with the masses. Mostly, if you're following the masses, you're following a bunch of masses minus the M, right? So don't apologize ever for going to another level, develop and growth. Don't apologize for it. But next time, realize that you can't just, hibernate from those who, don't have all their brain cells. You're going to have to be around. They haven't come to a crisis point in their life yet to make them want to explore the next level. And that's fine, because everybody has their time. But do those two things I said. Either completely ignore the person. Like, I did not write that person on my inbox. It's no need. I'm not going to get into it. Damn, you bringing me down. I'm trying to pull myself up and hear you come. No, it's none of her business. And it was none of her business to jump in my inbox with that. Either you ignore a person or you plan your in, you plan your out before you go in. I don't care if it's a phone call. I don't care if it's a meeting. I don't care what it is, guys. Have an escape route, but you never, ever, 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 ever let yourself be someone else, be in prison to someone else's thoughts, be in prison to someone else's paradigm, be in prison to someone else's mentality, and feel like just because you share the same DNA with them, or you share the same orders with them, or you came from their uterus. I don't care what it is. Don't ever feel like you gotta listen to someone that is setting you back when God has pushed you forward. And I'm gonna end on that though. All right. Thank y'all all for watching and for chiming in. I'll talk to you later. What hip hop? I don't know, Teresa. I have to come. Oh, why did I said I was going to end the thing. Okay, whoever you are, don't bring that. Oh, Greg who said, whoever you are, don't bring that hip hop BS on my page. Teresa was like, what hip hop? Yeah, I'm a little bit confused about that too. Cheryl said, people will listen to one part and run with it. Yes! And they feel like they... Cheryl. Aisha said, all things are together for our good, just like they should. Yes, all things are working together for my greater good, just like they should. All right, Greg said, this old school, I don't know nobody that I see I know. Oh yeah, Greg, yeah, I think you are old school. What's going on, TK Walker? You came toward the end. I'm just wrapping up, sis. Now I gotta hop over to your page and watch some of your videos because I'm behind. All right, you needed this today? Oh, good, Teresa. Good, Aisha. Amen to that, sister. Yes, amen. Virtual 5. All right, y'all. I'm serious. Protect your mind, your ear gate, your eye, and inroad to your heart. And what it's in your heart shapes your belief system. Your belief system drives faith. And if your faith ain't there, baby, you dead in the water. You dead in the water. I'm telling y'all. I'm going to put y'all on some things. I'm gonna put y'all on things. All right, I'm going for real now. All right. Bye. Don't get me started. I said I'm gone. Doggone 4% of the